Hello, man, this is another exciting video, at least from my perspective. And the reason is because what I'm going to show you now, or what I am showing you now, what you see on the screen right now is a Windows build for the app that I've been demonstrating in the previous videos. And I actually put this together yesterday, and I was so excited I actually wanted to do the video yesterday, but I was a little short on time and it didn't happen till today. But I actually had this up and running yesterday. I just took the day and put together the development stack for this to be able to build the app using Rust in the stack. And this application is actually built on top of Rust. The UI here has nothing to do with Rust. It's a web-based user interface, but Rust is providing the application framework and the windowing and everything like that, the native integration. And so this is really an exciting version of the app. And one of the things that was really exciting to me about it was just the sheer fact that I could take an app that I've been spending a lot of time developing and that I could rebuild it under a framework for Windows. And of course, this can also be built for Linux or Mac OS or any other, hopefully also even mobile platforms. If not with Rust, then with some other framework. And so, but the beauty that's illustrated here, the nice thing about this is that the effort of developing the app just flows seamlessly into all the new builds. I literally did not have to change a thing about the functionality of this app in order for it to work. Yes, there was moving a file here or there, organizational things just to put assets in their right places and things like that. But as far as actually the functionality of the code, it works seamlessly, flawlessly, without a single change to the functionality, to the code itself. And so everything works just as I've been demonstrating in previous videos. And it's just really nice to see that all that effort, the development effort, is so easy to reuse. That's the nice thing about it. That's real cost being saved, rather than having to have different versions of an app for different platforms. However, that's not what's perhaps the most exciting thing about this. And by the way, this, I mean, it works exactly as I've shown, but it also has, I can show you some other interesting qualities, like, for example, this can be resized and it will just adapt to the shape of the window as needed. And of course, that's why it looks a little different here on desktop with a wide format, whereas if you give it more of a narrow format like that, then you see more or less what it looks like on mobile. All right, so yeah, I mean, it's full flexibility there, and of course you can maximize it. And the point is, for a point of sale system, this offers the ability for a mom and pop shop to start out small. Right now they have nothing, and they can run it on their cell phone and take advantage of the benefits here and now, without spending a dime, literally. And but at the same time, and they can already take advantage of the barcode scanning features, the lightning payments, all that, right directly from their mobile phone. And so, but the sort of side benefit is that it grows with them. So, when their business is growing and they're able to purchase a desktop system for their checkout station, then this app can grow right along with them, and they can simply run the same app. They don't have to learn a new interface. They don't have to learn new functionality, new keyboard shortcuts or anything. It all works exactly as you would expect. You can just, type in stuff on the keyboard and it works exactly as if you were punching it in via touch screen. So very convenient, functional. Everything is just as you would expect, full usability, and they have the full benefit of the app growing with them. So, but that's still not everything that excites me about this demonstration today. Um, this application is actually built on top of a Rust. And what that means is that I can integrate natively the LDK Lightning Development Kit into the desktop version of this app, the desktop build. And what that allows, at least, perhaps even also mobile. I don't think that's quite ready yet, but maybe it is. Maybe it will be by the, very soon. So but at least on desktop, where it's very likely that a business that's growing and has is running this app on the desktop, that they will want to have a self-custodial wallet also running, a Lightning node running on the same machine, perhaps also a Bitcoin node. But even beyond that, one of the things that has come to my attention, has been shared with me from business owners, is the fact that it takes so much just to run a business that it's not really practical to manage Lightning channels on top of running a business. It's just, what they need is something that, a system that allows them to outsource the management of the channels, while at the same time, hopefully still self-custodying the funds. And so what this will allow me to do by integrating LDK is it will allow me to sort of tease out an API for outsourcing channel management. And that's kind of a tricky thing, to do that in a way that doesn't compromise the funds, but I believe it's possible. And yes, there would be a certain level of trust there anyway. You're going to be hiring somebody to do that work for you. So it's going to be somebody that you vet and that you have some degree of confidence in and that you have some relationship with. And so this is a really interesting potential, and I think it really can open the doors, because what we don't want, right now, sometimes business owners aren't adopting Lightning just because the effort in running a node is more than they can handle on top of their business, or more than they want to handle. And so it's just this, the idea should be to make life easier for them. And that's what my goal has been from the beginning with this app. And so to be able to do that in the form of offering channel management functionality as well that can be outsourced, I think that can be, I don't know, maybe even a game changer. Something between custodial and the full responsibility of a self-custodial node. And of course, you could resume management of your own channels, but being able to outsource that to anyone. It could be just another member of your business, or whoever, but who you don't want to give full access to the wallet. You could outsource this to another employee, or to a family member, or whatever the case may be, or to simply Uncle Jim, or a contact from your local Bitcoin meetup, or whatever the case may be, somebody that could manage your channels for you. And so as a business owner, I think it provides a great option that currently is very difficult and not easily accessible. And so I think that's a great benefit to this app, and something that I'm looking forward to being able to implement. However, and as usual in my videos, I want to make a call. Not only if you know somebody who's interested in using this app, beta testing it at this point. It's fully functional. You can send and receive Lightning with it. And so in that sense, it's ready to beta test, but there are still many features that I would like to add. But if you know anybody who's ready to try it out, then please put them in touch with me. And more importantly, to be able to continue development on this, I really need some support for this app. Financial support. And so I urge you, if you like what you see and you think this is providing a good value to the Bitcoin community, then I would just ask that you support this app by contributing in some financial form. And so please reach out to me if you're willing to do that, because at this point, to be able to continue development at any reasonable pace on this app, I will need support. And so that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm really excited about the progress and the things that the opportunities for developing it further. But ultimately, I have to face the reality of what's possible within my budget. So please, if you know anybody who would be willing to sponsor this app, even just a small contribution would be a huge help. So I'm really reaching out to you for that. And by small contribution, I just mean 500,000 sats or the equivalent. That would be enough to keep me going for another month at least. So please consider that. So keep your Bitcoin efforts moving forward, and hope to see you again to demonstrate more features of this app in a future video. Bye-bye.